It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. Port Stephens Police have issued an urgent appeal to help find a missing teenager from Raymond Terrace. There's been no sign of 18-year-old Lachlan Mars since Sunday, and there are concerns for his welfare as his disappearance is out of character. Sergeant Dave Rose says Lachlan is known to frequent the Port Stephens and Maitland areas.
Police are urging anyone with information about his whereabouts to contact them immediately. He's described as being of Caucasian appearance, between 170 and 180 centimetres tall, with a slim build, black hair and green eyes. It's possible that he's driving a green 1997 Toyota RAV4, and that vehicle has a New South Wales registration of BW45VC.
We've posted a photo of Lachlan on the 2NURFM website. Tributes are flowing for a well-known Newcastle businessman who was killed in a crash at Buchanan on Australia Day. Jeff McCleary was a passenger in a Ford Falcon which hit a tree in the Waikato National Park on Friday night. The 52-year-old ran the KTM motorcycles dealership at Lambton and previously owned air conditioning company M&H Air. The KTM Facebook page has been swamped with tributes to the father of two. Dairy farmers in the Upper Hunter are running out of time to catch up with growing feed for their stock for winter because of a significant lack of rain. Brian Parker, a dairy farmer from Denman, is feeling the pinch. He has access to the Hunter River, but power bills are going up and no rain means he hasn't been able to grow enough feed to keep up with his cattle. The state government says there is help available, but Brian says they're doing it tough in the meantime.
Look, you just can't control the weather. I mean, we're in an industry farming, so we go with the weather, and there's tough times now, very tough times. All you got to do is look after your mental health too. That's why I like to say to people is there's help out there for that sort of thing.
It's still not clear what sparked a house fire at Kurri Kurri, where a number of reptiles are being kept as pets. Firefighters were called to the two-storey home on Northcott Street yesterday, arriving to find the house well alight. No one was home at the time. It's taken crews about 45 minutes to extinguish the fire. A variety of snakes being kept in glass enclosures died in the blaze. Hunter councils are being urged to apply for grants under the state government's floodplain management program. The program doubles investments put towards flood studies, risk management studies and works such as levees and floodgates. Parliamentary Secretary for the Hunter, Scott McDonald, says just because it's dry at the moment doesn't mean we should be complacent.
It could be years again before we're faced with some of that very, very damaging events we've had in 2015, 2016, but also you do get risks and damage even in some of the years just through coastal lows. So we need councils looking at these.
And the cruise ship The Radiance of the Seas has arrived to a sparkling summer morning in Newcastle Port. The 2,500 passengers on board will spend the day touring the sights of Newcastle and the Hunter Valley before the cruise liner sets sail at about 5 this afternoon, bound for Sydney.
Sport for our sponsor PRD Nationwide East Maitland.
Newcastle Jets captain Nigel Bogard is happy to put contract talks off until the end of the season, despite playing a significant role in the club's renaissance under coach Ernie Merrick. The 31-year-old says he's focused on keeping his performance level up and helping the Jets maintain second spot on the ladder. Jason Sanger will become the first Novocastrian to captain Australia in an under-19 Cricket World Cup final after his side booked a place in Saturday's decider in New Zealand. Sanger's side defeated Afghanistan in the semi and will face the winner of today's showdown between India and Pakistan. The former Newcastle representative hopes to become the first skipper to hold the trophy aloft for Australia in 8 years and a record fourth in total. And half a dozen Hunter golfers will line up for the Victorian Open at 13th Beach Golf Links in Barwon Heads from Thursday. James Nitties and Aaron Townsend are among those who will be in action at the PGA Australia tournament. The title was claimed by Muswellbrook product Kurt Barnes in 2005. And the winning numbers in Monday Lotto are 25, 3, 34, 44, 18 and 41, and the supplementaries are 27 and 6. 2NURFM News Time, 26 to 9.